Happy Monday. Out here getting my walk in this morning. Been a while since I vlogged while walking. Sorry about my attire, but this is just what I walk in. I like having the hoodie covering head. I like to sweat, so it's just the way it is. It's actually a really nice morning. I think it's supposed to be like close to 80 degrees today, so I'll take it. Probably gonna get out and go boating too. Was gonna ride, but decided just to get a nice little 70-minute walk in. I was actually watching a video yesterday by Chris Jones, and he was saying that he prefers the Stairmaster when he's cutting. I don't have access to a gym. I don't want to spend money on that stuff. I've cultivated enough stuff for a home gym. Last thing I want to do is start investing money and paying someone else for their facilities. I'd rather spend money and buy my own stuff. So I'll just continue walking, but gonna hit legs later on this morning. Probably just gonna start trying to get a lot more walking in, like taking the kid to school and different things like that. Probably just walk back and forth, because probably burning an extra like 50 to 100 calories just walking him back and forth to school every day. You know, why miss out on that opportunity? That stuff compiles, man. You know, say you burn 50 calories per day walking your kid to and from school. That's 250 calories a week. You know, 5 days a week, 250 calories. So right there, I mean, over the course of a month, 1,000 calories. That's moving you just a little bit closer to your goal, especially if you have, like me, you know, a 20-week cut in front of you, minimum. You know, you don't want to be playing around and leaving fat loss on the table. So get out there and, you know, move your body and walk. You know, everybody's got their thing. You know, my thing just happens to be right now is being acutely focused on losing fat. I mean, don't get me wrong, I want to get my skills in riding up, but to be honest with you, a lot of that is slimming down. The majority of it is actually slimming down. So I'm just gonna, you know, focus all my attention on that for now and maintaining my strength. Endomorphs, you gotta move your body, man. You know, you can't be on this sedentary thing. You know, we're strong. You know, we really, you know, if we can get the fat loss thing under wraps and learn how to eat for our body type, we're pretty much unstoppable. We don't need a lot of rest. You know, we recover very quickly from even heavy lifting, you know, and you burn a lot of calories if you eat the right food. So just, you know, get focused on, you know, getting that eating arrangement, you know, set to where you're cutting weight or where you can cut and then stay lean, and it'd be enjoyable. Because if it's not enjoyable, you're just gonna be like me. You're gonna be, you know, putting weight back on and, you know, losing the same weight over and over again. It gets frustrating. I mean, this time it's not so frustrating because I did put on strength. I started lifting again, so I'm fine with actually gaining weight this time, because, you know, muscle and power and all these other athletic gifts, you know, my back injury feels a little bit better. So, you know, there was actually something to gain from this cut or from this bulk. But, you know, at the end of the day, you know, I'm not gonna lie, being heavy sucks, man. It sucks bad, you know, especially when you've worked your butt off to not be heavy anymore, and then all of a sudden, you know, your pants are getting tight and stuff, and, you know, you don't hardly have any clothes to wear because you tossed out all the clothes that were for you when you were big, because you were like, you know, I'm never gonna be big again, and then boom, you're big again. So, you know, just remember that you gotta move your body. You gotta get out there and just, you know, lately I've been doing it on the weights, but I am an avid walker, and I walk a lot when I ride my freeboard. That's one of the reasons why I got into freeboarding, because you walk a lot when you do it, unless you're like riding with people and they drive around the car. But even, you know, the riding itself, it's a lot of work on the legs. You know, my legs look the best when I was in a deficit and I was riding 3-4 days a week, but I developed a groin problem, and so I had to back off from riding that often. But when I was feeling good, you know, and I was able to tolerate my back pain back in 2013, lost tons of weight freeboarding. And like I said, my legs were looking like, man, my legs were looking real nice back then. It'd be nice to get them back to that look again, but I have to lose a lot of fat. Happy Monday.